Yo, this is Cookie Monsta. You're here. I'm here with Nightlife, Detroit, motherfuckers.
What's up, everybody? Megahertz. I'm here with Cookie Monsta. He just threw down an amazing set, and I got a couple questions for him.
Yeah.
What got you into this biz?
I've always been super interested in the music side of things. I remember being 10 years old, 11 years old, and I just had a huge fascination with bass music and electronic music, and that fascination just constantly grew over years and years until I was 17, 18, and I realized like the music that I wanted to make was available, but I thought like you need to be a superstar, you need to be like a fucking rich guy to make music. But then I found out my friend was going to college for music, and I was like, fuck, shit. And then it just kind of fell into place. And I was like, just absolutely just adored making music. And I'd go to college, make music, and do the music side, and then get home and not watch TV, no internet, nothing, and just make music. Next day, do the same thing, go home, make music for just hours on end, and just constantly just surround myself with doing the same thing over and over again. So yeah.
Do you think it's become kind of like a thing to have, that you have to have money to really be able to promote yourself and expand?
It kind of feels like that now.
I think so too.
It definitely, like especially 2016.
Right.
Whereas when I first started in 2007, 2008, it was just a MySpace page.
Right.
There was no Facebook, there was no SoundCloud, there's no YouTube really. I mean, YouTube was there, but it wasn't like musically there to promote you. So, you know, there's a lot of people that promote their stuff now on SoundCloud and Facebook and all that, and they spend thousands of dollars, tens of thousands of dollars, just to get an EP out there. And I just see that as ridiculous. It's crazy how it is now. And I mean, if I started out now, it'd be a huge battle. It'd be an absolute huge battle, just because there's so many people that want to get in the scene and want to do what we're doing, you know. Circus Records was there at the right time, at the right place. And I mean, yeah.
Awesome. Is there anybody outside of electronic music and bass music that has been an influence in your life?
Not outside of electronic music, just because, like Prodigy, when Firestarter was released, I think it was 91, 92, 93, 94. I actually cannot remember. But I remember hearing it, and it was. Do you remember Firestarter by Prodigy?
Yep.
It was like the 130 breaks, but heavy metal, like ridiculously heavy. Yep. And I was just like, Jesus. I think I was 10, 11 years old, and I was just still just like, wow, this is crazy. So anything sort of out of the norm, I was just gobsmacked. I was just addicted, literally addicted to any sort of sound that wasn't the commercial, like top 10 or whatever. I just didn't care about that. I just cared about, luckily for me, when I was 10 years old, my brother was 18. So in the UK, the rave scene was like 170, 160, 180 BPM, and it was pretty much just the 90s, and I kind of came up with that. So huge influence in terms of that. So, yeah.
Have you been producing on like DAWs, or do you produce with like more hands-on, tactile feel? What's some of the stuff you use to produce?
I've always kept it simple. when I was in college, I had a shitty laptop that was given to me, and it would blue screen. It would just trip out all the time. But that was the laptop that kind of made the foundation of how I got here and like who I used to be. So my studio now is just basic. I don't have 1,000 analog synthesizers. I keep it as minimum as possible. So when I go into the studio, I just sit down and just think about the music rather than dick around for a fucking hour with so much playing, you know. Rather than just distract myself, I just keep myself plain and simple.
So I'm sure you use like either Pro Tools, Ableton. What are some of the VSTs that you use?
Funnily enough, it's just pure Reason, and Reason's hugely limited, but I've just over the years, because I know it like the back of my hand, I don't need extra VSTs. I just do so much in terms of how Reason works, and I mean it's definitely limited, but because I've literally spent years of my life constantly on Reason, I know it like the back of my hand, so I can deal with those limitations and go beyond the, you know, go over those boundaries and just do what I need to do. I know what sort of sound to make, how to do it, and I can just make a drum loop super quick. I can make a bass, whatever, super quick. Whereas if it's on Cubase or Ableton, I struggle. So, I mean, I've definitely over the years said I should get onto Cubase and VSTs, but I mean, Reason's working for me. I've made a living for years and years and years now, so I like it. It's good. It's definitely good.
Any advice you want to give to upcoming artists in this game?
Like I said before, when I first started, it was on MySpace, and the stuff that I started out on, it was definitely a mixed crowd, because back in 2008, this heavy shit that you hear right now wasn't the norm. I was hated on quite a lot, and I mean, I used that hugely. So, I mean, if anyone's making music right now, don't look at what's in the top 10, don't look at fucking what's cool right now. Do whatever you want to do, no matter if your mom and dad hates it or your best friend hates it. If you like it, then that's all that matters. And I mean, if you put your heart into it and your soul into it, then you're going to make something new, something fresh, and people are going to notice you. So, there we go.
Anything you want to say to your fans out there?
Yeah, it's been an absolute pleasure. I've been doing this for so long, and I just, you know, it's an absolute pleasure to just keep doing what I'm doing. Fuck yeah.
Heard it right here, Megahertz Cookie Monster. We're out. Peace.